Hello. So I thought I would show you a little software that I use called Sizer, and you can resize your software windows to a specific size and also place it in a specific place. And yeah, you get it over here. Sizer, you download the MSI file here. And while you install it, you get an option to select if you want the software to start at the same time as a computer. I suggest you do that because then it will place an icon down here at the clock and it will run in the background at the same time as your computer. And also right after you actually install it, it doesn't really start like this. So you need to start it manually first, just by searching for Sizer and then start it. And then after that, it will automatically just start by itself. So it works with most software, I would say, like your web browser and your notepad and file explorer and whatnot. But what it doesn't work with, if you go into this display settings and personalize, that's sort of the new Windows, so to speak, in Windows 11 and 10. I'm not going to show you this because it's going to show you my email address. I don't know why they keep doing this in Microsoft, displaying your email address everywhere. So no, I'm not going to show you that, but yeah, it doesn't work with this one, the default one. It works with the old school control panel, for example. This works just fine, but not the new GUI. It doesn't work with fixed window sizes either. I have this Voicemeeter potato mixer and it have a fixed size. You can't resize this window and it doesn't work with the sizer either. So you see you don't get the double arrow when you go here. So yeah, but it works for most software, I would say. So yeah, so how does it actually work? Well, let's say I have my web browser over here and yeah, it's like down here or whatever, and I want to have it more centered and I want a specific size. Well, if you go use your mouse cursor at the top of the window, you get this double arrow thing. And right now you just right click and you get this menu. And these top ones are my own that I set myself. Then of course you got a couple of defaults stuff here. So this is my web browser. So if I click on it, it will automatically just move it and resize it to a specific size. That's kind of a neat thing to use. So how do you actually get your own stuff here? Well, that's why you have this little arrow down here, the sizer thing, the cross. If you right click on it, you get this menu here and you can click on configure sizer. And here at the top you can see the ones that I added myself. And then the other default ones that comes with sizer. And to add a new one, you can mark whatever you want. You can replace it later, but what you do here is you click add size and you can name it to whatever you want. And the numbers, the size you want, the width and height. So 500 times 500, for example. And also where to move it, move to. Default settings don't move, just resize the window. Or if you want to have it at the top left corner, place it over here, and then it goes down to the right. Or if you want it centered, it will place it right here in the center of the monitor. Or if you have it on top, it will start at the top and then go down. And yeah, and now you got at the top there, and of course you can move it down in the list. Right now it will be at the top. And you press OK. So if you have my window here, I can select one I just created, like that. So yeah, that's kind of how it works. One thing that you have to consider when you add the size of it all, and that has to do with the borders of the window. You always have this top border in the apps. For example, the Chrome, you have the tabs on it. So these, yeah, the size will be sort of the outline of the window itself. So for example, if you have a game like Minecraft or the web browser and you only want to show the inside of it all and you crop things, you sort of have to remove that border or add that side to the size. I'll explain what I'm talking a little bit here. For example, and the same thing with the taskbar at the bottom. For example, if I want, the half screen right, this little thing, if I do this, it will place it like this. But if I have a 1440p monitor, and if I actually just select 1440p here to the height, the window will go all the way to the bottom, and the taskbar will actually hide the bottom part of this window. So you actually need to remove the size of the taskbar from the height, so to speak. So I have a 1440p monitor, so I know that this taskbar is 48 pixels high. So you have to remove that from the height here, and that will be 1392 for me. If you have a 1080p monitor, you have to remove 48 pixels from 1080p, and that will be 1032. I think it will be, yeah. And of course the width, I have the width on my monitor is 2560, and half of that is 1280. So yeah, you have to think about the border of the window as well. So that's a little thing there. And you can see also this one, it has moved to the top right. Of course, you can select top left and stuff as well. And another neat little thing that I actually use is when I stream. And I have normally the chat on a different monitor, but I have an option for that, the specific size for the stream chat, an option for that, and it will place it at the top left corner of the other monitor. It's on my right monitor. So this will be the size of my chat, Twitch chat, and I can do the same for the Kick chat, and I just place that window underneath here. So I have both Twitch and Kick chat on the other monitor. So yeah, it's quite nice to have. And yeah, and another thing that is nice with this, we can also delete the size here. Just select it over here and let's click delete. So if you set this up once, if you reinstall the computer, this will of course disappear, but you can actually export these settings. So you go, there's a tab here called load save. And then you press export to another file. So you can export this. I already got it here. It's an XML file. I'll do it again. And it will overwrite the one I have. And the next time you install Sizer, you just click import instead. And you select that file. And you have your custom sizes here again. That's kind of a nice thing. So yeah, that's Sizer for you. You can resize your windows to whatever size you want. So yeah, Catch you later.